What's up, everybody? You feel this beat right here? Here we go. Hey! We about to stamp this out. So if you feel me, come on.
Hello, everybody. Cindy here with Stampin' Chick Creations. It is Monday, December 11th, 2023. Wow, I can't believe we're halfway through December already. All right. So, sorry, I'm going to take, whoops, I'm messing around, can you tell? So I'll wait a minute to see if anybody hops on. So if you are new, I did see there was a couple of new people that were going to be joining us tonight. So if you're new, welcome. So just a little bit of background on me. I have been an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator for 18 years now. Started while I was on a mat leave with my son, who is going to be 19. Hello, Linda. Who's going to be 19 in January. So I've been doing this for 18 years, which is really hard to believe, to be quite honest, because time is just going by so fast. So yeah, so I am based in Brigden, Ontario, Canada. So if you're not familiar with where that is, it's actually a border town, and we're about 20 minutes away from there. So I go live every Monday. I see I have lots of people hopping on. It's fantastic. I go live every Monday. Now that my internet situation has been resolved, and we usually make 3 cards together. Tonight I'm going to make 6 cards, just because the way the card layout, hi Sharon, is designed, we can actually make 6 cards super duper quick. So if you're like me and you are behind on your Christmas cards, your holiday cards, this is an excellent layout for you. However, the amazing part about this is that not only can you use it for your holiday cards, you can use it for birthday, sympathy, thinking of you. It is an awesome layout to just cut some paper and off we go. So, so I hope this is one you will keep in your let's do this again pile, and not into your I'll never gonna make that card again pile. Okay? Because we know we all have those different piles of cards, right? All right. So I did tell you that there was going to be a big announcement coming out tonight as well. And that big announcement is I just found out at 4 o'clock today, Eastern Standard Time, that Stampin' Up! Is releasing another free shipping day, which is going to be December 14th, which is Thursday. It's only for 24 hours. So it starts at midnight, or 12:01, I guess, December 14th until 11:59 p.m. And your orders have to be $100 or more. So hi, Lynn. So if that is something that interests you, be sure to use my hostess code so that when I get your order, I will send you a free gift as well. So I did send out a whole huge stack of free gifts last week before I left for Kitchener, only to have half of them come back because they said there wasn't enough postage on it. Don't get me started. Anyway, I'm going to resend those out this week. So I am a little bit behind, but half of you will get your packages this week and half of you will get them next week, I guess. So, all right, let's get started. And so, yeah, so free shipping. Thursday, December 14th only. 1 day, 24 hours. That's it. Okay? All right. So I did forget to tell you that you need a paper trimmer for this. So grab your paper trimmer, because we're going to need that. So I'm just going to grab my paper. I came over here very quickly this morning to prep my cards, only to have my son frantically texting me, telling me to get home because the electrician was there to fix my outlets in my kitchen. I had them all changed from beige to white, and he didn't know they were coming, and I didn't know they were coming. And next thing he knows, he's enjoying his quiet morning by himself in the house. And there's a man, 2 men actually, standing at the door wanting in. So he was, Mom, hurry up and get home. So I just kind of piled everything to the corner here. So let's get started. So it's a bit messy. All right. So paper trimmer. I told you you needed, again, I'm like still trying to catch my breath. I told you you needed basic white cardstock. I am using the thick, and I'm going to do 6 cards tonight because the layout is going to have me create 2 cards at the same time. Okay? So, 2 card bases. Here is my designer series paper. This is the polar bear one. Now, if your paper is directional, you're going to want to pay attention to the instructions. The amazing part about this card is that there's no measuring, actually. I wanted to say there's very little measuring, but there's actually no measuring whatsoever. So this is going to be an amazing card layout. You guys are going to love this. And then I told you a piece of coordinating cardstock. That's 1/4 of an inch by 11. Mine is actually longer than 11. And that is because I was just using scrap. So whatever was in my drawer is what I was using. Okay? All right. Are we ready? So if your paper is directional, you just want to be cautious that it's going the way that makes sense. Okay? No, I know that's not very clear. But if your polar bears are going this way, you're going to cut your paper. You're going to put it on your paper cutter like this. Okay? Don't be putting it like this. Don't be putting it like this, because what will happen is that when you go to glue your card down, it won't make sense. So I want you to put your card, or your DSP, your designer series paper, I want you to put it so it's facing the right direction. Okay? Now, I'm going to put you into your paper trimmer. I'm going to turn this. Now, because mine has polar bears, this is going to be quite interesting. So I'm turning mine because I want to cut in between my polar bears is what I want to do. Okay? So I'm not measuring. I'm just going to cut on a diagonal, or on an angle, not on a diagonal, on an angle, but not in any particular measurement. So what if I kind of go this way more? Like that, okay? And this is what I have. And you're like, what in the heck is she doing? Okay, this one probably will be a little bit different than the other ones because of the direction of the paper. So I'm going to take my designer series paper. No, I'm going to take my card base. I'm going to use my bone folder. Now, I can put this one here. I'm going to put it right up against with the polar bear here. Or I can put this one over here. Or I can't put it that way because my trees. But I could put this one this way. Okay. But I think I'm going to just do this one. Let me see here. Let me see. This one is going to go here. Actually, you know what? I think I prefer this one like this, which means my other piece, this probably wasn't a good one to start with, to be quite honest, because it's kind of a weird patterned one. I'm going to put this guy here. Okay. I don't necessarily want this on a complete diagonal like that. And I'll show you the 2 that I did this afternoon that were super fun. But if you have tear and tape as well, which mine is here on my desk somewhere, you want to grab some tear and tape just because the next step will make it a little bit easier. So I'm going to try to get this not on my fingers. And I'm going to glue this one right flush. There. So we didn't have a whole ton of people play along last week with last week's layout. And I don't know if that's just because everybody got busy and forgot, or if you didn't like last week's layout. So I'm going to do this one and this one. Actually, you know what? Do I want to do this side? You guys help me decide. Do I want to do the second one with polar bears too, or do I want to do the second one with trees? And I'm going to show you the two that I did earlier today using the winter paper. Okay, so this is the one I did earlier. So this is the back side, and I did not do it as a holiday card. Okay, and then I did this one as a Christmas card. I like the polar bear side. I do too. Loved it. Actually got 2 cards made. Oh, okay. You guys just forgot. Okay, that's fine. Okay, that's fine. You guys get posting those pictures, and we will go ahead and still draw. I like the polar bears too. I think we're going to do both sides polar bears. I like to kind of showcase both sides of the paper, but I really think in this case the polar bears are winning. Okay, perfect. I just didn't know if you guys just didn't like it, or you liked it and you just got busy like I did. Because I was away last week for work, so it was a very, very busy week. And unfortunately, I don't think this week's going to be any better. Because everybody's trying to get out the door to go on vacation. Right? So you know what happens when that happens, right? Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We did polar bears. Okay, so I could leave this like this, but I think that kind of looks a little bit boring. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my little strips here, and I'm going to actually angle this like that. And then my other one, I'm going to angle like that. Okay, so I'm going to grab my tear and tape, which I believe right here. Okay, it's right here. So how many of you are done your holiday shopping? Because I have not started. So as I'm putting my tear and tape down, I'm actually putting it partially on the DSP and partially on the white, okay? Just so that it covers it all. So a little trick about tear and tape, always push down on it. And then when you go to peel it back, it makes it a lot easier. Okay, so just a little tip and trick on that one. So when I go to do this, I'm going to actually, because I have such a big piece, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do an overhang. Actually, okay. I should have gone more that way. That's fine. 99% done. Hello, Joanne. Yeah, I have not really started. Well, we went down to Dover Duds this afternoon and got my son a new winter barn coat. But I don't really have a lot started, honestly. It's not been on my radar. So, tear and tape. We don't have a lot to buy for either, which I think is kind of nice. We spend more time as a family as opposed to the gifts. We're not all about gifts. We're more about spending time as a family. And that was more like my dad was, he just wanted his family together. So we've never really been huge gifty people, which is nice. Okay, so I'm going to lay my strip here and here. There we go. I have been very busy with vendor events, actually, and I'm so relieved that they are done. I love connecting with people, but it's a lot of work. And I've been going at it since first week of November, every weekend. Some have been Saturday, Sunday, some have been Friday, Saturday, but every single weekend, so it's been intense. So yes, I'm relieved to be done. All right, so here's my 2 cards. Let me push these down. So now we need to put some stamps here. So let me see what I have. let's look and see what we have. So this one obviously goes with the Polar Bear Suite, right? So Christmas is Better Together. Some of these ones are small. Let me see what else I have. I also have these ones that are a little bit bigger, or I have Brightest Glow. So I'm really actually okay with doing these both the same. Does anybody have any suggestions? I'm going to pull out the Christmas is Better Together just so you can see the size of it. So that would go there. And then that one would go there. I might actually use this one on both. What do you think? And then I could put some gems or some ribbon. What color should I do Christmas is Better Together in? We can do it in red to pull out the scarf. We can do it in green to pull out the trees, or we could do it in, well, we could do yellow actually, or we could do blue. So I'll give you a second to comment because I know there's a bit of a delay. Red, blue. Red and blue. Okay, let's do one in red and let's do one in blue. How about that? Does that sound cool? My Night of Navy, I just ordered a new, re-inker for this. Red, red, red. Okay. Let's do the red. There we go. Christmas is Better Together. I actually really quite like that sentiment. And I am inking up quite a bit because if you follow me, you know that my ink pads, for some reason, tend to dry up very quickly in my room. I don't know why, but... Okay, I'm just going to hold it there for a second. There we go. So there's one. I'm looking for my Stampin' Scrub to clean my stamp. My other one was close by. Oh, it's over there now. Okay, I'm just going to clean this off. I'm going to use Starry Sky on the other. And this is a really great way to see the difference. I'm going to need that red again, but... Oh, you know what, though? I should have probably done the red on this one. That's okay. Nobody knows what your card was supposed to look like, remember? I tell you that all the time. Except for I have glue. Someplace I'm not supposed to have glue. Isn't that just the way it goes? Oh, I think I just stamped that crooked. All right. That's okay. All right, so let me clean this off. Now, you see how simple and quick this card just came together? Now, I can definitely dress this up, right? So we can do the ribbon, we can do the gems, we can do all the things to dress it up. But there's your first two. So somebody should have timed me to see how quickly that went together. So I could put gems along here and then a ribbon. I could put some snow. If I really wanted to, I actually could run half of this or a portion of this through my embossing folder as well, right? Okay, so let's move on to the next one because I think this is the one that I'm going to like the least tonight. But we'll see if I'm right or wrong. Okay? All right. So let's do this one, because this one might be a bit of a challenge. I might need a lot of input into this one. So this one, I actually decided to use the paper from the online exclusives. This is the sleigh one that's completely left my mind, the name of it. But I have a lot of this paper because I love it. So I thought I would challenge myself to use this one. And so it's got a lot of Lost Lagoon in it. So I'm going to use Lost Lagoon coordinating paper. And then I have my 2 thick white pieces. Okay, so this one is directional in the sense that these trees are going this way. And the trees are on the back are going this way as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually just kind of come in maybe about like this. I'm just going to cut that like that. So you see how I'm not measuring? I'm not really even paying much attention to the pattern. I did on the polar bears because the polar bears, I feel like you had to be cautious, because if you weren't, you would have cut a polar bear up, and that's just never nice. So this one, you can do this way. This one, you could do, can you see this? Sorry. This way, or this way. Okay, I like to actually lay my cards flat when I'm doing this, because I just find it's a little bit easier to get a good visual this way. So I could go this way, and this way. And again, if your paper does not matter directional wise, you can put this over here, like if it, let's say my trees are upside down, but if they wasn't directional, I could put it here. I could actually make this a portrait card, right? And I could put it along there if I wanted, right? And then I would just angle along. So totally up to you. I'm going to keep mine going this way on both of these, just because, well, actually this one I could go this way. I'm struggling, can you tell? No, I think I like this one this way. I'm going to go this way, this way, this way, and this way. And the reason I'm doing this way on this one is because this tree is here. I like that. And I like that this one is the center of my tree here. So could I have changed my Lost Lagoon piece, the color? 110% I could have. But it doesn't matter, right? Because nobody really knows. So I'm wondering, what do you think of this layout? While I'm gluing. I love the fact I don't have to measure. Right? I just have to cut it wherever I feel like I want to cut it, and then I'm gluing, which is nice. And I love the fact I get 2 cards. We're still driving. Neil is listening, answering your questions. Thanks, Neil. Hello. I hope you're driving safely. Janet's on her way home from Toronto and it was stuck in traffic. So she is joining us. Hopefully she's on the 401 by now. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ah. There we go. I saved it. Okay. Yes, this is what I like about it, Lynn. Oh, in Woodstock now. Woohoo! You're making progress. I'll take a large coffee with 2 sweeteners and 2 creams. Thanks, Janet. Love you. I love how quick and easy this is, and I love how you can use your DSP to make this just showcase your card, right? Like, you don't have to do a lot of stamping. You don't have to do a lot of creative thinking. You just have to cut your cardstock. And honestly, I'm losing my voice. Depending on how you cut your cardstock, your designer series paper, every single card is going to look different, right? So not two cards are going to look the same unless you cut them diagonally in the exact same spot, which, I mean, let's be honest, most of us are not doing that, right? Because it's kind of a ad hoc type thing. Okay, so I'm just going to put my, oopsie daisies. I'm doing this on a glass mat. Can you tell? Because it's slippering. Slippering. Now I'm making up my own words. Oh boy. It has been a long day today, friends. Okay. Okay, so there. Did I glue this one down? I did. Okay. Words are hard. A nice full day of work tomorrow, which is going to be exhausting. Especially after you've spent 2.5 days, or 1.5 days in a planning meeting that generated more work, right? Love meetings, love seeing my teammates, but you always walk out of meetings with more work. Okay, so I kind of like the Lost Lagoon with this one. Ooh, I kind of really do like that. I just wish I had put it more on the tear and tape. So I'm just snipping off the ends. Ooh, that's actually, this would make a really nice masculine birthday card. I might turn this one into a masculine birthday card. Because it has trees on it, right? What do you think? They don't all have to be holiday cards. Make them whatever you feel. That's what I love about this, is like, they don't have to be holiday cards. Switch up the papers, switch up your stamps. Okay, so look at how different these two. Hello, Belinda, welcome. This is not the new gloss mat. So everybody, my new product is arriving tomorrow with my new glass mat, with my catalogs. So I'm really, really hoping I can go live tomorrow and show you everything that I ordered. I ordered a lot. I'm not gonna lie. I probably ordered more than I should have. I know I ordered more than I should have. And there's one more I'm still gonna order. I did not order it, and I've changed my mind. There's a beautiful lavender set that I was not going to order, and then I've changed my mind. I'm going to order it now. Okay, so this one here, I'm going to do as a masculine card. So I'm going to do happy birthday. And then this, I like the script on this one, but then this one I can do just as a winter one, which I don't really have a winter stamp. What do I have? How about may the peace of the season light your world and may your new year be the brightest. That sounds awesome. Okay, so Lynn, you've seen it. So those of you that are on my team or demonstrators that have seen it, you do like the lavender. I ordered the other part of the lavender set, the words with the postage stamp dies. And I love them, but I wasn't sure about the lavender. But now I'm like, I have a feeling it's going to be a huge hit, that one. And I'm going to kick myself for not getting it. So I'm going to go in, I'm going to order it. But yes, my glass mat shows up tomorrow. So if you're wondering what this glass mat is all about, the recruiting special. So if you want to join my team in January, February, you have the option to purchase a glass mat bundle, or I believe it's $30 an extra product. No, is that right? I don't know if that's even right. I might have told you something wrong. But anyway, the glass mat comes with a suctioned tray and a cleaning cloth, which I'm so excited about. So I will try to go live tomorrow night to see if I can show you that, because you are going to love it. Okay, I'm doing happy birthday. I'm a bit of a squirrel sometimes, eh? Okay, so my happy birthday. Let's start with happy birthday. So I was going to do this in Lost Lagoon, But I'm wondering if I should be bringing in some of this Pebbled Path. What do you think? Let's see. This is Pebbled Path, which is like this brown in here. And my Lost Lagoon is right here. It's right there. So there's the two colors. So you tell me, as I just kind of move my camera here, what you think. I can do happy in one color, birthday in the other, or I can do them all in the same color. Does anybody have any suggestions? One of each. That's what I was thinking, one of each. I was thinking happy in Pebbled Path and birthday in Lost Lagoon. Does anybody else have any thoughts? One of each. Okay. Birthday, Lost Lagoon. Happy in, I think that's supposed to say Pebbled Path. Kathy. I was like, what does that say? Trust me, if you've ever received a text from my husband, you learn to speak a new language. Because he does not speak in full sentences. Okay, let's do a happy and a birthday. So let's do happy in Pebbled Path. Okay. Happy in Pebbled Path. You know what? I'm going to clean this first because I'm not loving. I'm not loving. Oh, here it is. I've buried my Stampin' Scrub and then I'm wondering why I can't find it. I'm not loving how this was inking up. Do I like that any more? I can't quite tell. Okay. I can't tell if this inked up right or not, so we're just going to go with it. Happy. Okay. That's okay, Kathy. I know exactly what you were saying. My kids get text messages from my husband, and they go, I don't understand what he means. Do you speak Sean? I'm like, oh, I totally speak Sean. I can generally make out what he's talking about, so. Okay. Birthday. I don't know what's going on with my ink pad tonight. All of my ink seems to like, I don't know. I swear it's this room. It's almost like my ink pad, like my ink pads get bubbly or something. Oh, it actually didn't look too bad. Looks worse on my block than it does on the paper. It's kind of weird. I don't know what's going on with my ink. And it's very, very frustrating because I can't tell if it's the room or if it's too hot or too cold. I think it's hot because I'm like... Maybe I have it too hot in here for it. I don't know. I'm going to put this back. I'm going to be a good person and I'm going to put my stamps back. So I'm not freaking out in a few minutes wondering where they went. Okay, so there's my happy birthday. So that's a super, super cute my mother-in-law just texted me and I always panic when she texts me. Okay, I'll get back to her as soon as I'm done my video. Okay, so here is, she just said, I don't know if you're teaching a class or not. Yep, every Monday night at the same time. Love her to pieces. Okay, so let's do this one. Lost Lagoon for this one. It's perfect for a male birthday. And you know what's funny? I got asked to do some custom cards. And the lady said, oh, just mix them up. 2 masculine, 2 female birthday. And I went and grabbed it and I was like, I don't have very many masculine cards. And so that made me go, ooh, maybe I need to be doing a class on masculine cards so then I can get my own stock up and going, because I have committed to sending out cards every month. So I have the birthday planner, or the card planner, the kit, and I am using that to organize myself. I put my Lost Lagoon away. So I need some masculine cards. So how cool would that be if I could actually, oh, and I forgot this one's super juicy, so look at my stamp. Isn't that just lovely? Okay, let's try this again. It's been a rough day today. I came to the studio early this morning trying to get some stuff done because I knew I was off today. And then I had to go back because the electrician showed up. And it threw me right for a loop. The rest of my day was just... And then it was time to pick up my daughter from school. And then... Yeah, anyway. It was a busy day. Oh, this is beautiful. Okay. The new stamps with tools will help. Yes. I am so excited. So there's a new brayer coming back into the lineup. So if you have been a demo or a customer for a long time, you know we used to have a rubber brayer that you could do all sorts of cool techniques with. And then we discontinued it. Well, they're bringing it back. So crazy excited about that. The glass mat. Okay, so do I want to put a bow here? I'm going to show you what I was thinking. I was thinking either this one or even a pool party, because pool party is kind of one of the colors in here. So these are both very, very light. I don't know how you can see this pool party. It's a sheer color, but it's very, very light. Or this one on the card I showed earlier. Where did you go, Mr. Card? So this is the bow, the silver bow. Can you see? Silver bow. Or pool party bow, which I can tie a pool party bow just in case. And if we use it, great. And if we don't, that's not a big deal. Just so you can see. But you can... Pool party. I like Neil. Neil should be a supporting demo. Oh boy. Yeah, I can make a bow. Apparently I cannot make a bow tonight. I am struggling tonight. Oh boy. You know those days where you just should have stayed in bed? I feel like today is one of them. Okay, let's try that again. Neil says bow, pool party. Okay. Neil, you're a wise man. Janet, you should recruit that man. Okay, there we go. Okay, there. That's a little bit better. It's not amazing. It's coming. I like to finesse my bows a little bit. Okay, so let me trim this. Look how pretty this bow is. Trim this one. So this is what I was thinking. I don't know. Does it go that way? Where does this bow go? I was thinking maybe this way. I have to fix the bow. It's not a beautiful bow, but... Anybody? Well, you guys are still... Janet said bow. Well, Neil says bow. Do you like this bow or do you like the white and silver bow? With some glitter, Wink of Stella. Where would you like me to put the Wink of Stella? Silver and white. Love the ribbon. Okay. I'm wondering if this... Belinda, I agree. I think this might be too light. I like the second bow. So Linda, you're saying the white and silver bow or the blue bow? White and silver, white and silver. Okay, let's do white and silver one too. This white and silver, I just ordered a bunch of this ribbon because I thought I had it, and then I realized when I went to go do my Christmas cards for the farm that I did not have it. So I just had ordered it. It should be arriving tomorrow as well. I prefer the blue. Oh, Wink of Stella or splatter on the white area. I gotcha. Just to be different. Difference? Okay. Okay. I'm struggling tonight, friends. What in the heck is happening to me? Okay. Now I can finesse it maybe a little bit. Boop, boop. Okay, I have to fix this, but there's the white and silver. White and silver gives a nice contrast. I prefer the blue. Don't need Wink with the silver in the bow. Okay. This is why I love everybody's opinion, because honestly, I don't know. Sometimes I sit here and I look at cards and I go, I don't know. I really don't even know what to do with this now. And I just throw it to the side and I don't do anything. Until a couple days later, and then I go, oh yeah, I should finish that card. So there's the white and silver. Oh, did I lose some comments? What's happening? Okay. So there's the white and silver, and then there is the pool party. Here, we'll do this. That way you can both see them on the card. That's actually terrible for you to look at. Here, let me see if I can zoom in. It's hard to see this pool party. It's really pretty though. I'm not going to lie. It's really, really pretty. It's very hard to see. This does obviously provide more contrast. But I actually like them both. I love this pool party ribbon and I don't use it often enough. I think I'm going to do white and silver. Just because pool party is very, very light. Okay, we will save that bow for another friend. Another card, another time. Okay, now I have glue dots right here. So those of you that purchase paper pumpkin kits or even our paper crafting kits, we always get a sheet of glue dots of some kind in our kits. You need to make sure you keep those because they come in fantastically handy for situations like this where we need a glue dot. And if you don't have a roll close by, this is a great alternative. I'm just going to trim this down. I'm going to trim that one down. There. Okay. So there is, and I will take pictures of these and I will post them so you can see them in better picture. Look at that. Oh, I'm zoomed right in. I'm so sorry. Sorry. Okay, here you go. Okay. Isn't that pretty? So pretty. Okay, we have one more set to do. And these ones are completely contrast. So they're going to be fun. So it shows you very quickly how you can turn this into such a different looking card. Okay, so this one I am using. This is online exclusive paper. I'm pretty sure it's still available. But this one side is like high gloss and foil. And then the other side is matte. So this one we could turn into just a regular thinking of you card or whatever. So you're going to find that a lot of our paper is like that. Whereas one side is very seasonal, the other side is very generic, right? So that's why I love our paper. All right, so I'm going to put this in. This is Holly's. And again, I'm not going to measure. I'm just going to kind of eyeballed and away we go. So let me come in. I've got ribbon pieces all over here. Come in, I'm going to fold. I'm going to use my bone folder to crease. Oopsie daisies, helps when you crease in the right spot though. I may not have scored this one properly. I was rushing. Ah! It's okay, my card. All right. So this one, we can go like this, right? And then this one, we can go like that. And then I'm going to use garden green across. Okay. Cool. Are you guys making along with me? How many are you creating with me? I'm always curious. I know it's hard when you don't even know what I'm doing. So how many are watching and how many are creating? Ah, I got glue on my fingers. Lynn's creating with me. See? These are super fun and easy. Does not take a lot to make these. And then you get 6 cards done. Bam, right? So these are awesome for filling your stock. If your stock is like mine, it's getting low. I say it's getting low. I have hundreds of cards pre-made, but a lot of them are like one-offs. And there's something wrong with them, or I don't love them, or they're not for the right person, or whenever I need a card, I tend to make, hi Becky, I tend to make one fresh for the person that I'm creating it for. I like to watch first. I know, you know, it's funny to me that this makes me very uncomfortable not knowing what we're creating. So I have to say kudos to each of you who join me every week and play along with me, because I don't know that I could do this. I am a like, let me see what I'm doing type person, and then I'll go and do what I need to do. I don't like doing things ad hoc. So I always tend to do 1 or 2 of the cards ahead of time, just so that I'm comfortable with what I'm giving you. So for you to go ahead and play along with me and believe in me that you're going to make something fun, that's really pushing you out of your comfort zone. So kudos to you. Okay. I can't even feel the, because the paper's slippery and so is the tear and tape. Okay, let me just push that down. Okay. This is a color I don't use very often. Garden green. It's okay, Becky. There's no late here. We're just happy you're here. Okay, so there's that one. Oh, I already glued this one down. See, I forget if I've even glued them down. Isn't that? My brain is an overload. Overload. Okay, diagonal. Wow, it's like I cut that piece like perfect. Okay, so if you happen to be watching this on a replay, just make sure you put hashtag replay so then I know how many are watching on a replay. And I do post all these videos to my YouTube channel afterwards as well. So if you want to direct your friends there, you can. Just make sure you subscribe and like it. So then whenever I post a new video, you're one of the first ones to know. Sometimes it's just easier going to YouTube than trying to find me on my Facebook page, because I feel like Facebook is constantly changing And where you used to find something before, it's not there anymore. And it's just, I understand the frustration. All right, so here we go. Now, what shall we do? So these ones I feel are like bigger sets. So let's start with this one because it's very Christmassy or holiday-ish. I guess I should say. I shouldn't say Christmassy. I should say holiday-ish. So we could do a Deck the Halls or Tidings of Comfort and Joy. I have not used that a lot. And I could put like the holly or something. We'll give you guys a second. Get caught up. Should have timed me because I did these cards, like 6 cards in like less than an hour. Cards don't have to be time consuming. They can be, but they don't have to be. Not always anyway. Anybody have any suggestions on a sentiment for our holly one? There's a glare on that. I'm so sorry. So I'm looking for this holly one. Nobody. Deck the halls on 1. Okay. Do we want to do this one as a Christmas card or do we want to do it just as an all occasions card? The colors does kind of look like a Christmas card, but it could be turned into whatever. Deck the halls. Peace on earth. Deck the halls. I think Deck the Halls will fill this one more. Maybe not. I thought maybe Peace on Earth was more narrow, but I don't think it is actually. Peace on Earth. Let's do Deck the Halls. My voice is failing me. Okay, so now the next question. Garden green or real red? So many questions tonight, eh? I don't normally ask that many questions. We can do garden green, real red, add the holly, real red. Okay. I think real red too because there's not a lot of red on here. Okay. Ooh, jeepers. Add the holly. Okay. Gotta see where I'm gonna add the holly. You know what would be super cute is if I die cut the holly and popped it up. But you know what that is? That means my die cutter is in the other room. I'd say so many questions. I know. Aren't I just like throwing out questions like left, right, and center tonight, eh? It's like, who is this girl? Why does she keep asking all these questions? There. Deck the halls. Yeah, my ink is, my real red is starting to dry up. Okay, so cleaning that one up. Actually, I could have done, yeah, it's okay. Is that right? Is that right? We'll figure it out. Deck the halls. Now, where's my holly? Where do I want to put my holly? There. Or down here. Well, if I die cut, I will do that off camera. But I think the die cut would be kind of cute. I could die cut it and put it here. Actually, I might do that. I might put one here, one here. Where's my... So that's what it would kind of... And popped up. How cute would that be? Okay. Okay, let's just leave this one for a minute. Okay, let's leave this one. I will do this one off camera. Okay, what about this one? What do we want to do with this one? Do we want to make this a holiday card? Or do we want to make this one a different theme? I want to see something here. Yeah, that's too small. Anybody? Anybody? We could do this one as a flat out holiday thank you card. Oh, that's a fantastic idea. Okay. Okay, Joanne, you're going to have to help me out here. I'm just looking at my stamps. Sorry. I'm just thinking. I'm thinking. My head is thinking. So what do we want to put on the outside? Season's greetings. Merry Christmas. Peace on earth, tidings of comfort and joy. May your season be one that's festive and fun. I feel like this is way too small though for here. Yeah, it's going to get lost on there. I just looked at how cute this little bird is. Okay, squirrel. Okay. Let's refocus. Let's refocus. You just flat out Merry Christmas to you and yours this Christmas? No, we can't do that. Tis the season to you and yours this Christmas. Does that make sense? Flat out Merry Christmas. What do you think? Do you want to do this one garden green? Just to be different? You folks are so quiet tonight. I'm seeing lots of tis the season. Happy New Year's. Oh, Happy New Year's. Happy New Year. Oh. Oh. All right. To the season. Tis the season. Okay. Oh, let's go this way. Tis the season might be kind of small. Happy New Year's. Where's my Happy New Year's one? Happy New Year. That's kind of a small one. I want something that's going to fill my space better. Wishing you a season of hope and light. I love this Brightest Glow stamp set. Oh, that's because we're busy making. Okay, that's fair. I know that it's I know that this one is Facebook is delayed all the time too. I'm going with Merry Christmas because I don't love any of the other ones. Season's Greetings from the Christmas Classic. Season's Greetings from the... Oh, I see, I gotcha. Season's Greetings from the Christmas Classic. I don't know if this is too big. I think it's too big. Yeah, too big unless I go along the bottom. But you know, I could actually stamp this. Yeah. 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 Do it in half. Oh, now you're really challenging me. Lynn, I'm like struggling today. Now you're really challenging me. Okay, so hang on. Hang on. Oh, shoot. I think my block. My long block. Wait for it. I might have a solution. My long block is not here. My long block is someplace else. See what I'm doing? I'm cheating. I should be using my masking paper. Can it go along the strip? Oh, Linda, that's a good idea. Let me see first before I do that. Actually, you know what? This card could go like this, couldn't it? Why can't this card go like this? What if I just did it like that? Would that work? I gotta think outside the box sometimes, you know. This could totally go this way, could it not? Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's do it. Spend too much time on this card. I just said Christmas cards don't have to take a long time, and here I am spending like a lifetime on one card. I need to test this though, because I have a feeling this ink pad is not going to love me. Okay, it loves me. Just the operator doesn't know how to stamp. Okay. Ready? Are we ready? What do you say about that? Is this my Stampin' Scrib? It's pretty plain. So I would definitely dress this one up. But there's no reason where those go. Why that can't just go like that. Look how simple that is. Oh, love. Okay, so I have to fix this one, right? We are in agreement. This one needs some bling bling. This one I'm going to dress up too, I think. I might put some holly here or some sprigs or something, right? Okay, let's take a look. Let's do a recap of what we did. We probably don't need to vote tonight. It needs a red bow. It does need a red bow, and my regular red is over yonder. I only have this red bow here, and it has red and gold, and no, right? So, and I think my other red is like real red. This is cherry cobbler. So, anyway, we'll figure it out. Okay, so let's review. We have these two. We have our two Christmas polar bears. And then we have this birthday one. And then we have this one. So we just made 6 cards with input from each of you in like an hour. So how amazing is this, right? So I'm going to post these pictures. I feel like this needs something too. I may have to add some gems on here or some snow stuff like speckles. I think we lost Janet and Neil. And then this needs something. Yes, it does. This one too needs something. We might have to put a red bow on that one. What do you think? So, what'd you think? Did you like it? Would you make them again? Are you like, no, I'm never going to do that again because that was like so simple. Sometimes simple is okay. Right? They are all great. Why, thank you, Linda. Yeah, they're pretty simple cards. But you know, that's the really great thing is this time of year, we don't have time to be spending hours making one card, right? Because we generally will send out many. So this way you can send out some cards, but you can see how you can dress them up. So I'm going to dress up some of these, I think, before I post them. Okay, I have this blue and gold, but it does not coordinate with that. It's a good starting point, 100%. So this is where you start, then you dress it up from there, right? But if you have a lot of Designer Series paper and you don't know what to do with it, this is a fantastic way to use up that paper. So again, it does not have to be holiday cards. Like, look at this one, right? This is a great masculine birthday card. I need to glue that down. Just a simple card. Change the colors, change the paper. Now you have a thinking of you card or a sympathy card or a whatever, right? Good to have them made up just to add a sentiment when you want to use them. Exactly. So this is what I'm finding. Like, I'm finding a lot of cards that already have a sentiment on them, but they're not the right sentiment. So these ones are really great to just use up your Designer Series paper on standard white card base. You don't need a lot. It's a great way to use up your scraps, right? Because you're using these here. You don't need a lot of Designer Series paper to make some really pretty cards. So yeah, these ones we're going to dress up, but these ones I think I love these ones. The colors are incredible. I love them. Just if you're mailing, just remember your bows or mail them like this, inside out, right? So that you don't have to pay extra postage. And if you have gems too, remember that. All right. Well, thank you everybody for joining me. I'm going to turn that one off. Okay, so thank you for joining me. I am going to try to go live tomorrow night with all my new product. So I hope that you will join me here at the same spot, 7:15. Oh, actually, I can't go live tomorrow night. I have a chiropractor appointment. So it may have to be Wednesday night, okay? But stay tuned. I will post if I'm able to go live. And see, you tell Sandy you don't throw anything out. That's the whole thing about paper crafting. We throw nothing out. We use up as much as we possibly can. So yeah, so I will try to go live to show you all the new product that I ordered. The books are arriving tomorrow, so I will work very feverishly to get those labels on and get them sent out to everybody who requested them as soon as possible. I'd love for you to have them before the holidays, only because that way over the holidays you can sit and just watch and enjoy and make your list and that kind of thing. But do not forget about free shipping on Thursday, okay? So it's only for one day, 24 hours, and it has to be $100 before shipping, handling, and taxes. Okay, so that's the little caveat to that item. If you use the hostess code, you will receive a gift from me. All right? Okay, thank you everybody for joining me. I hope you are having a fantastic day, and I am hoping you have a fantastic week. Stay healthy and stay safe, and we will chat with you very, very soon. All right, see ya. Bye.